Hey, hey, yo, hit boy, we're gonna get goggles. He's spraying it.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At center, Brandon Clark. It's time to introduce the Boston Celtics.
And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells, and it's Clark in at the 5. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Holiday against Morant. From the arc. The rebound by Holiday. White with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Lays it up off the glass.
Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jackson. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Morant. Here's Clark. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And here is Tatum, following John Morant's 3. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Morant passes to Wells. Porzingis comes with the double team. Clark finds Morant. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Holiday. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Tatum way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Morant outside. Rebound Boston. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
Timeout.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Watch chance to regroup and go over the strategy. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. The Grizzlies also making a change. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Pass to Aldama over Horford. Aldama can't hit. Celtics leading by 3. Porzingis inside. He's against Clark. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
Wells with it. Light covering on the wing. Bain. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Porzingis with the block. Horford the pass to Holiday. And there's the drive. Here's White. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Wells wide open. And another miss by Memphis.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Brown with the drive. Count that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Here's White over Bain. There's Brown with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a wide open look for Bain. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Holiday lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got his second basket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Stolen by Holiday. And here's White. Shoots over Wells. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Marcus Smart. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen. And it's Huff in at the 5. Home in the paint. Pippen with the bucket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Celtics leading by 14. Here's Pritchard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in. And that one misses. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Tatum passes to Springer. The 3 ball. Buries it from three-point range.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Jackson. Great D that time from Tatum.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Pippen. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shoots the three. Hauser misses. The Grizzlies trail by 17. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Memphis also making some changes. Laravia's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Santi Aldama. And again, Memphis no good. Celtics leading by 17. Horford in the post, guarded by Pippen. Horford kicks to Cornett. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Horford with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Here's Hauser. Second shot opportunity. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pippen outside. Elbow shot is on the way. And another miss by Memphis. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Morant finds Conchar. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Back to Smart for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 18. The shot from the low post is good. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You see Jaylen Brown, he has the kind of verticality, athleticism necessary to make tough shots inside.
Conchar can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And it's good, 2 points. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Huff. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum passes to Porzingis. That 3 off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Huff. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. .110 left here in the second. Holiday up top, guarded by Morant. Holiday, the pass to Hauser. Basket, good.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
56 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Clark. Rebounded by Hauser.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Lets the three fly. Wells grabs the miss. And for Memphis, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Pass to Clark.
I see him.
And here's Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good from long range.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
And White slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. The three from Morant. And so it's Boston, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, give it up for our contestants.
Welcome, everybody.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference. And that's a halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Brown, no good on the free throw. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars, and I think we have a beautiful game now.
Wells kicks to Clark. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And it's Morant missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Tatum. It's Clark with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Holiday, and he drops it in from the low post.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Wells. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Driving in, and it's good for two. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that is a heck of an attack by Drew Holiday off the bounce. He holds nothing back.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
The three from Tatum, and he's good on the three ball. Tatum's got 10 points.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Payton for three. Rebound by the Celtics. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Timeout call, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. In third, the Grizzlies.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they've passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Bane kicks to Wells. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
The first free throw is good. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Smart's checked in for Wells, and Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Smart misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
The Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Jackson has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And Tatum launches it from deep. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Jackson fires from deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's Boston with another.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
Clark outside. Back to Pippen. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Here's Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And the shot goes down.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pippen, the pass to Smart. Payne kicks to Jackson. His three-pointers off the mark. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Porzingis against Clark. Porzingis looking it over. Holiday with the three. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Pippen, the pass to Clark. Inside. Here's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 10 points for Jaren Jackson. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Ruff's jacked in, and Santi Aldama is subbed in for Jaren Jackson. Seconds left to play in the third. Here's Hauser, and the layup's good off the glass. Hauser's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Aldama, and stolen by Horford. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Celtics delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Pippen is out there with Smart. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's John Conchal. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Celtics shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Celtics leading by 23. Here's Pritchard. It's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Pippen. Horford with the rebound. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Pritchard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the foul. It's on Payton Pritchard. That's his first foul. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Here's Pippen. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Pritchard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pippen kicks to Smart. Here's Huff. Pass to Pippen. Right side, Smart. Austin making a switch here. Springer's checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Wells. Now, here's Bain. He's guarded closely. Clark with it. Here's Wells. Off target from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
They need this. A shot by Wells, no good.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 10 points here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And he makes that one.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Pritchard passes to Cornette. Here's Shireman. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Namias Keita. Peterson.
Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The three from Morant. The rebound by Keita.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
From 8. And the shot is good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's Morant, that time on the assist by Payne.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Fires at the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Wells. Clark left side. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Al Horford, Jaden Springer.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Payne. And count it from 19 feet away.
You see the offensive versatility there. Payne stepping inside the arc to take that mid-range.
Here's Springer. No problem on the jumper in close.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.